Dylan! You son of a bitch.
Hi everybody! Welcome back to Phantasy Star Online Blue Burst. We're gonna jump back into the grind on Affinia. If you're wondering why the hell I'm giggling and laughing right now, it's just because Scuff stream has been scuffed. This is for the, to put in context for those just watching the Blue Burst videos on YouTube. This is obviously the same video as the latest PSO2 video that just came out. Still doing the same stream, 2 different categories thing. Because it's still the anniversary month for both games. So I'm just laughing at the, the ending of the last video because stuff is really scuffed. You guys saw me type it in before. Scuffed worry. That verifies that my chat is in the right location. Good. So with that, we're ready to go. Let's jump back into the grind. Scuff stream is scuffed. Is everything okay, streamer? Oh yeah, I gotta do that too. There we go. It'll be another short stream, unfortunately, because Scuff stream is scuffed. A lot of scuffed but funny things happened at the end of, right at the very end of. We tripped at the finish line, is what happened. Is what I'm saying. Like, we were at the end of PSO2. Box. We were at the end of PSO2, and a lot of scuffed but funny things happened, and it ended up taking like another half hour. And now we got icy swag here. Hopefully not threatening to freeze the fishies in the fish tank, because otherwise Pizza Maid will kill all of us on Affinia. We will feel her wrath if anything happens to those fishies. If a single fish is missing, I'm packing my bags and skipping out of town before I can feel her wrath. That's all I know. It's your mom, Pizza Maid? Icy Swag is your mom? Is this another Lantis ult? It is! Also, Rockcast has found Parasitic Gene Flow after defeating Olgaflow. I didn't know this was you, Lantis. It makes sense. As soon as she did the dance, I could tell it was Lantis. This dance. I'll make my Fonaural Icy Swag in the future. Are you guys gonna make matching forces, basically? Sweet! Alright. Level 200. Holy shit. You literally just did a complete makeover to Lantis. That's pretty cool. You renamed him Icy Swag. Major can have a buddy. Major's cute, yeah. Right on. Alright, let's do this shit. Let's go. Lantis.
Son of a bitch.
Let's kick some ass. Leave that there. Put on ultimate. Okay. Oh, I gotta put this in storage. Here. Also, hold on, let me remake the room. I just realized I didn't even name the room properly. I was like, Lantis ain't gonna find it. There we go. I definitely haven't seen your Icy Swag phone roll, but I know you directed that at Pizza Maid. Alright, let's do this. We're off to the races. I'm gonna use the bank real quick though, Lantis. Give me a sec. I'm gonna drop some shit off. On the PSO channel on Discord? Alright, I'll check that out. Let me refresh this real quick. Hold on, more technical, not difficulties, but just stuff I gotta make sure is working right before we get going. Scuff stream continues to be scuffed. But here at Starcrest Industries, we only present you with the most high quality scuff streams possible. So within the scuff stream category, it's the highest quality scuffs level of scuff. Ultimate scuff, if you will. Okay, I'm ready. Hey, I clicked on the damn game. Come on. There we go. Only high quality scuff here. Okay, so let me put that away. Put that away. Okay, let me use the shop and restock, and then we're out. Also, I gotta feed the mag. I died a few times last time. Oh, we haven't been in the game long enough. Okay. Now we should all be set. Yes. Now we're ready. Let's do it! Oh. Let the grind begin. Actually, I don't know why I put that there. Let me get rid of that. That's gonna get in the way. I think it's just a custom at this point. I'm just used to doing that for some reason. For one, I'm gonna check the bank, you know? Oh shit. They're coming. Back to back. Epic anime moments. Fucking item. I was trying to shoot the bastard, not pick that up. A shout out to Pizza Maid coming by. Appreciate it. Sam's asleep and my laptop disconnects, so I won't be logging on. Oh. Well, you're here with us in spirit, Pizza Maid. You're here in the chat and you're supporting us. That's what counts. That's more than enough. I appreciate you. I appreciate you very much, Pizza Maid. But Maggie's there in spirit, yes! Waifu Margarita is here in spirit. No, we're doing the whole TTF run. If I have Cop Buddy Lantis to carry me, well, it's not really. It used to be a carry. Now we actually support each other when I'm actually playing well. And we do a full TTF run, or if I just have more players in general. Fuck your Dragon Squad. Yeah, Lantis is not a fan of the dragon kills. I think Lantis secretly works for the Endangered Dragon Species Association or something. 182 is apparently the halfway mark. That's what the video, the section Skylight video said. He said when you reach level 182, you're halfway through to 200. I was like, shit. Yeah, almost there. Hey, look, an anniversary bronze badge. Get the fuck off me, you hooligan. Oh my god, we're trading blows, dude. Oh, right, there's another wave of these. So yeah, whenever there's more players in the party, I will, you know, I will do a full TTF run. But if I'm just by myself, it's only profitable to kill the dragon, basically. Profitable in terms of EXP. Same goes for episode 4. Episode 4 enemies are so annoying that by myself, I don't think I'd make more EXP there. But with other people, then yeah, obviously, I'd probably do a little better. No idea. The event started in the second-ish week of August, so I assume it's gonna go until at least the second-ish week of September. But I have no experience with the anniversary events, because this is literally my first one. So I'm not the right person to ask, but I'm sure Lantis will probably let us know. Oh, there you go, September 8th, so it's gonna go exactly 1 month. Because it started in August 8th, yeah. I think it was somebody else. I don't know if it was Peaches or somebody else that when I first asked that question, they said, somebody said that sometimes it runs a bit longer. Sometimes. But I'm guessing that's just for like extenuating circumstances, maybe. Like maybe the servers went down mid-month for some unexpected reason. The scuff, yeah. You're gonna stream Blueburst twice? Hell yeah. Let's go. Can opener. 11'8". Shout out to the bridge. Opening up Penske trucks since God knows when. I don't even know what year that channel started. You remember that, didn't you, Lantis? We saw that video on a Blueburst stream, yeah. That bridge is that bridge is some good shit. We're gonna have to show that to Pizza Mate. I don't think she was here for that. That was an early Blueburst grinding stream. Me and Sam discussed and we agreed this is the Phantasy Star game I'm most synonymous with. I think that's partially, for me, from my perspective, I can only speak for myself. That's partially because your VTuber model is an old school anime character, so that resonates with people who grew up with this game, because, you know, 90s and 2000s anime. But also your interests and personality align with that era as well. Like a lot of us, you know? Like we all sort of grew up watching the same kinds of anime and playing the same kind of video games. So I think that resonance is just kind of natural. Sort of my joints. I hear that. Once in a while, my knees don't want to fucking play ball. And I'm like, oh shit. And like I said yesterday, it's usually worse. Oh no. Oh god. It's usually worse if I ate like a scuffed breakfast or something. Like if I ate junk food at any point in the day, or didn't get good sleep. But yeah, once in a while, even if I do those things, my knees are like, stop doing that. There we go. My knees are like, you slept wrong, you shall pay. That almost happened to me with my wrists the other day. It was very weird. I'd never had wrist joint pain of that kind. So like, some people might think, oh, wrist joint pain, that's carpal tunnel, right? Or something like that. No, this is like wrist pain, like if you did too many push-ups. That kind of wrist pain. Not the kind of pain you would feel from like carpal tunnel or something from doing this. But it's like putting too much weight on them. I was like, What did I do in my sleep to feel this? But it only lasted like a few minutes. I thought it was gonna be like a whole day thing, but no, it was very light pain and it was only for like a few minutes. So I assume I just maybe, I don't know. Actually, I don't know what the fuck I could have done in my sleep, but thankfully it was only just a couple minutes when I woke up. I was like, what the fuck was that about? I'd never felt that kind of pain before. I was like, it was very light, but it was still weird, you know? That's all you, Lantis. Oh, you asshole. Look at the Hadokens, man. I love that stance for Fomar. Got the hands like this, you know? And then literally shooting lightning bolts like you're Raiden from Mortal Kombat. So just fucking spamming that shit. What's up? Oh, is it gonna do the... Oh, it's doing that. Okay. There we go. Oh, if the laser's not targeting you, you're safe. Okay. That was close. You can draw it away from your allies. I get it. If that body part decides to face you, it'll also... The laser will obviously target you, but extra lasers will target nearby allies unless you rotate them away. So then only you get chased by the little falling things. Mechanics! 25 plus years later, I'm figuring it out. So the one player that's the main target can just run away from the other players, and then they can continue to DPS while that one dodges the pillars, basically. That's why you didn't remember I targeted you? Yeah. Did you just take the hit? Oh, I didn't see that guy. I'm good. Oh no. You're free. That part is always the most Monka shake part of the run. You can use a Megid. Easy. Wow, the drop rate on that cycle one is insane. I guess it also depends on your section ID, but for mine it's literally one out of 2,000 something. I don't know what it was. Something ridiculous. Oh, no, so it doesn't matter the section ID. Damn. Get him, Lantis. Also, I should say icy swag. With the sunglasses and everything. Go, Mom! Exactly. So Icy Swag is mom and Lantis is dad? Is that the lore, Pizza? Is that the right nomenclature? Okay. Good to know. Good, it's our favorite part of the run. The part where we either get murdered brutally, or we first try GG easy, no re. God damn, I was like, I gotta go find Lantis and heal her. I was putting my finger over the moon atomizer button, I'm not gonna lie. I saw that shit, was like, oh no. Thank you, Lantis. Dude, I hella zoned out for a second there. I'm not gonna lie, I was like, my mind was somewhere else. For like a second, I don't even know what happened the last 2 minutes. Had a memory lapse. I was thinking about an earlier conversation. I'm still laughing about it. That's all I'm gonna say. It's the most epic Dark Falls battle music. So over the top. Actually, I think it's appropriate. From a different franchise, but the level of epicness is about at the right level, I think. Thank you. Damn it. Oh! Oh shit, whatever. Shoot him. My weak ass Restus. Nope. 9 times out of 10, he's always out of range of the mech guns. I should really just keep the pistol equipped. Is this XIV music? Yes, it is, Pizza Maid. You recognized it. Oh, shit. Alright, I'll heal myself. You just lay into him. I got so lucky because I didn't even have my goddamn thumb on the movement stick. I just got lucky I didn't get killed by that. You win. Yes! Yes! Soaking the goat. Oh. Honestly, he's equal to Uematsu at this point. They're equal Giga Chads.
Son of a bitch.
Soken really came into his own as soon as he took the reins of being the main theme composer, which was in Shadowbringers. This is from the Shadowbringers soundtrack, even though it's technically before Shadowbringers launched. Normally they do a separate soundtrack for like when the expansion launches, and then the one leading up to the next expansion. They're supposed to be 2 different soundtracks. They didn't do that for Stormblood. It just goes Stormblood and then Shadowbringers in terms of soundtracks for some reason. But every other expansion, there's always like an in-between soundtrack. So this falls into the Shadowbringers soundtrack, even though this is music from like stuff happening before Shadowbringers even starts. It's a little scuffed. It's a little scuffed, the way they organized it for this one, but yeah. So, like the soundtrack for A Realm Reborn is well, obviously just called A Realm Reborn, right? But the soundtrack leading up to Heavensward is called Before the Fall, which I can't even go into why it's called that, because that's spoiler territory, but yeah. Dandy has found Heart of the Sigh of a God after defeating Marissa AA. What a fucking name. Well, congratulations, Dandy. And then the soundtrack from Heavensward to Stormblood, I think is called, shit, I forgot the name of that one. I can't believe I forgot that one. Yeah, there was no in-between soundtrack between Stormblood and Shadowbringers for some reason. They just decided to lop the music that takes place in that in-between stage into the Shadowbringers soundtrack. Yeah. And when you understand where Soken was in his life, it makes sense he was able to pull off such highly emotional music for Shadowbringers. Like, it obviously wasn't just because of what he was going through. But I can tell that definitely played a part in it, you know? Put away the Dragon's Claw before Atlantis shoots me just for having it. Oh, the Die Grinder. I could have put that away too. Alrighty then. We're off to the races. Oh, we got an A! Damn. That's gotta be an S for the scapegoat. Fuck. Fuck! Thanks, Pizza Maid. It was pretty good. Even though I was like kind of an airhead during that run, my mind was all over the place. Thinking about past conversations, even just from this stream alone. Amongst other things, you know? So. I don't know who Gleep is, but his outfit Okay. Take your time, Lantis. I don't know who Gleep is, but Gleep is his outfit matches this place, you know. I'm guessing Lantis is about to do a makeover real quick on their character. Pizza Man says you were thinking about my mom. I love how that sounds out of context. Yes, let's go with that. I was thinking about your mom.
What? You bastard son of
Hey, you said it, not me. But no, I was not thinking about I was not thinking about Lantis's Icy Swag character. She has white hair too, Leon. Back off. Oh my god. Listen. The white hair is sacred. It has otherworldly powers attached to it. It's just something to be revered, you know? Wait a minute. Did you mean Icy Swag? Didn't Icy Swag have blue hair? Okay, you literally meant your actual mom. All right. See, it's getting confusing now with all this, with all this mom and dad stuff getting thrown around. I'm just kind of like, which one are we talking about? Wait, but Pizza Maid, hold on. If we're talking about your actual mom, I promise to be respectful, but can I at least, you know, a small taste of her cooking? I've heard it's good. I'm talking about her cooking. You cannot screenshot. I want pizza. Come on. Do you think that lowly of me? I would never. Exactly. See? Don't. Why would you think the worst of me? But, oh shit! Level 175. There we go.
Bitch.
I didn't see that level up coming. That was good. The SMH mode is coming. Her mom's avatar is named Icy Swag. That's the reference. Wait, really? I'm learning new Pizza Maid lore. Oh, here we go. Bon. With the white hair. We got matching hair colors. Let's go. Now we're ready. I hate how I have to... All right, there's a free cam option. There we go. Vaughn and Bon, cop buddies. Let's do this. I'm so used to doing that. 25 more levels to go. Yes, Alucard. 25 more levels to go. And we're not even halfway there. Figure that one out, right? Jesus. It's like in terms of level, it's like we're almost there. In terms of raw experience points requirement, not even close. Hi Napaswan, or Napasan. From what I've heard, it's 182. But everybody constantly keeps debating this. So I don't know. Well, not debating it. Everybody knows it's between that range, but I keep hearing a different answer. But the guide that I saw said 182 was the halfway point, yeah. Oh god, Lantis, are you okay? Okay, so section Skyline knows his shit then if it's 182. Because I trust Lantis on this. Lantis has a spreadsheet. There you go. Okay, so Section Skylight does his homework then. Why don't I recognize this phone at all? On our fates alliance. I've never heard this song before. What the fuck? Okay. I'll take the defense material, die grinder. Okay, we're good. Very similar to the not just the instruments, but even the composition of the music sounds very similar to the one they ended up using for the Endwalker in Old Charlian. This is from the Shadowbringers soundtrack, but I've never heard it before in my life. I don't know where the hell this song plays. Obviously I have heard it because it's on my playlist, but like I've never heard it in game, ever. White hair, big sword, twin handguns. Capcom, no, you're ripping off Devil May Cry. I briefly saw a little bit of that post that you wrote, Alucard, that hero is basically the Devil May Cry of PSO2 in terms of like job classes. That actually made me smile because I was like, you know what? That's perfect. I fucking love Devil May Cry. Ever since I first saw it, but even when I played it, I instantly fell in love with Devil May Cry's combat style. I just didn't keep playing it because it's too fucking hard, but I like the combat design. So I would play it if it was easier, but it's not. So I love the combat, but it's just too damn hard, so I don't play it. Only for that reason. But yeah, I do like the idea of like wielding a sword with a gun that way. It's really fucking cool. So yeah, it fits. I'm the right job class that I should be in PSO2. A hero. A goddamn motherfucking hero. Let's go.
Son of a bitch.
Gonna call you Vontae. If I'd given Leon white hair, right, in PSO2, I would have... Then I'd probably almost look like Nero a little bit. Like a scuffed Nero from Devil May Cry 4, where he had... Yeah, he had longer hair there, like a little bit. He cut it real short for 5. That's the Scion class you chose? Yeah, Pizza Meat. I went to, I unlocked Hero as soon as I could get it, when I got Hunter and Fighter to level 75. Which I did on stream. Some of the leveling for Hunter and Fighter happened off stream, but when I actually got them both to 75, like the finishing touch was on stream. And I got the hero class and I fell in love with it instantly. Like, I was actually getting kind of bored with PSO2's combat until I started playing hero. And I was still barely like in episode 2 of the game. Because like what I liked about Hero instantly is the fact that the length of my sword was not the length of my attacks. It was in, like, as soon as I swung the sword and I saw that this enormous blade came out that went like twice as long, and I could actually hit enemies from a little further away and could do like proper crowd control on enemies and hit like multiple enemies. As soon as I saw that, I was like, this is what I was looking for. Like, this is what I wanted, basically. It's what I wasn't getting out of Hunter and Fighter. Hunter in particular, I got it out of Hero. Which I'm glad, because I like the name. I like the name Hero because, not only because, you know, obviously, oh, Hero, whatever, you know, but also because it matches my MapleStory job class too. Uh-oh, the red guy didn't spawn. Oh shit, run! The red guy didn't spawn! I don't know what happened. Shit! I don't know what the fuck. Oh, there he is. Run! Holy shit. That was scuffed. That was fun though. Whew. I do eventually want to try the other Scion classes though, Pizza. They do seem interesting. I want to try the one with the one that specializes in using the gunblade next. A toil or whatever. Because I'm kind of crossing my fingers and on hopium. I'm hoping that it actually makes the gunblade good. Because as soon as I tried the gunblade as a hunter, I was like, this ain't it, Chief. This is a disgrace to the weapon. My man Squall is pissed off right now. Oh, it's Luster. That's what it was. Okay. Yeah, so I do want to try that one. I'll lose my shit with Luster. You think it's good? But I'll like it? Good. Because I do want a job class that actually makes the gunblade good in that game. Because I actually, you know... The gunblade is my main weapon in Final Fantasy 14. So if I can make it my main weapon in Phantasy Star Online 2, my life would be complete, you know? Oh, that reminds me, Pizza. I wanted to ask you. What's like, what job class in New Genesis is most similar to Hero or thereabouts? Maybe even Luster if I like it too. Aiming for Phantom for the assault rifle? Hey, I do low-key want to try an assault rifle, so I'm definitely gonna be checking out Phantom at some point. But my priorities for sure right now are Hero and then, you know, Luster for the gunblade. But yeah, when I change over to NGS, I'm wondering which class I should main. I would like it to be as similar to Hero as possible. Slayer? Okay. That's the one that specializes in using the gunblade in NGS, right? If it's similar... And you say Slayer, okay. That's what I heard before. So what if I just wanted it to be... What if I just wanted it to feel like Hero instead? What's the second option I could consider? Yeah. So, if it's hard for you to think of it, that means there is nothing that is quite like it then. Which is disappointing, because I do like Hero quite a lot. And I'll get used to it though. But something I realized the other day. Matching sign classes from base to NGS isn't really a thing. Yeah, I know. That's why I was looking for just the next best thing, you know. Like I was looking for a job class that would just feel like that, you know. It probably does exist, but you limit yours. Oh, okay, so you don't actually... You're not quite sure then. But something I realized Pizza made, again, unintentional, but poetic. I use the same 2 weapons in this game that I use in PSO2 as a hero. You stuck to one class, Katana Braver since 2017. Like, if you watch me play PSO2, you'll see me with 2 machine guns out like this, fucking jumping around the room, Matrix style, shooting everything in the room at once, doing backflips and front flips and shit. Oh no. Oh, we're both cornered now. God, these guys run way too fast. Wait. And you were a samurai main in 14. I've never been into samurais, and I'm glad, because I would have been upset if I was a samurai main. Like, if that's the fantasy that I wanted. I would have been upset with 14 because it's too much casting, and I hate casting. I just want to attack. I don't want to charge. I don't want to fill up a goddamn charge gauge. You know what I mean? Like, even one of a lifetime red mage, yeah. Even one of the top streamers of FF14 makes fun of it for that reason. He's just like, fucking samurai's a caster. He's like, it's a goddamn yeah, it's a caster class, like a mage without actually being a mage. He's you have to sit there filling up cast bars constantly. Yeah, so if you see me play PSO2, I'm just shooting up the goddamn room with machine guns. And then when I get up close to the enemies, or if it's a one-on-one battle, I'll be doing this. I'll be using a giant 2-handed sword. So Vaughn and Leon are connected in that way. They use the same main 2 weapons across both games. Ready. A lifetime red mage. In 14 he's a red mage main. Destiny 2 he's a warlock, and then in PSO2 he's a Tector bouncer. So Tector bouncer combo is like the closest to a red mage basically. Red mage heart. Pizza likes her launchers. Sadly, base PSO2 has no Scion class dedicated to launchers, so assault rifle phantom for her. Are you like hell-bent on like Scion classes for life, basically? You don't want to just be like a regular launcher? Your OG IRL use all katanas, so you're a big-time anime fan. Samurais for the win, like Karopi. My heels weren't reaching you, shit! Hey, use it! Oh my god. I pushed the moon atomizer button and it didn't use it for a second there. I was like, what the fuck, dude? You're not hell-bent on it, you need to play You need to play Scion classes more? Then you are hell-bent on it. I was saying if you were hell-bent on Scion classes, because you said there was no Scion classes for launcher. But... damn it. The only class that always just clicks with me, probably because of my recklessness. Which one? Now I'm not sure if you're talking about Braver or Launcher. Or I'm guessing a Launcher class would be like what, Gunner or Ranger? Oh, so you mean Braver, okay. Braver Sword? Yeah. That's what I liked about Wire Lances as a hunter. And it's why I like Hero even more, because it lets me do it even better than... Like, I really loved Wire Lances for what they let me do, until I unlocked Hero and it got even better, basically. It felt like a huge upgrade. I'm curious why it doesn't get to have a subclass, though. Do they think it's that overpowered? When NGS came out, Braver wasn't available, so he started as a fighter. Oh, okay. These tracks are just way too quiet. Where'd he go? Oh, he's way the fuck over there now. Ha! By the time I tried to use the soul atomizer, the debuff went away. From max health. Holy shit, thank you, Lantis. I wasn't... I hope I was at max health, I'm not sure. If they re-release PSL, will they include Doom in classes like Braver Bouncer? You mean if they re-release it now? If the game's already up, why would they have to re-release it though? Or do you mean like in the future? Oh, like a sequel game. Or just, yeah, like a new game in the franchise is what you mean. Like a PSO 3? Using NGS weapon fusion to have katanas block and swords counter on one weapon. Oh, so is countering a hunter exclusive thing, or is that like some other class? Or like another class's counter as well? But I feel like I'm probably going to need that to defeat Phalig as well. Because the videos that I saw for defeating her, a lot of them were using not only perfect dodges, but they were also countering a lot of her attacks. Fuck Phalig? Yeah. I saw the comments on those videos. Nobody likes her. My favorite video was one where they made it look so easy because they constantly got hit by her and they still managed to survive. If you look at the way the person plays, it's like they're not taking the fight seriously and yet they still beat her. It's almost like a way of humiliating her. I was like, damn. But it's because the player knows exactly when to counter and dodge, of course. That's the whole point, is to learn when to dodge it, right? When to dodge all the attacks and all that shit. That's the learning process that's frustrating, right? Your blacklist includes the Zillion Penguins and Phalig? Yeah, she's a popular one on a lot of people's blacklist, I think. They did a horrible thing, too. You know how... Well, you weren't here for this, Pizza, but when I talked about that duel and I compared it to, like, Sephiroth or in Kingdom Hearts 2 or Yozora in Kingdom Hearts 3... Lingering Will is the better. That Lingering Will is way stronger than Sephiroth. Something I forgot to mention, or that I left out, is that exactly like those two bosses, those two super bosses, retrying the fight is the most, well, it could be a lot worse, but it is very annoying to retry the fight because of the fact that you constantly have to skip a cutscene just to retry it. And you have to skip a cutscene when you fail and you die as well. A lot of people were pissed off by that in the comments that I saw in the videos that I watched. Alright, I'll just heal myself. They're like, why do you constantly have to skip cutscenes just to retry every time? I was like, yeah, that's a good way to piss people off when you put a super boss in that you're meant to like die over and over to before you figure it out. That hit me?
Bullshit!
I must have doubled back too soon. It was probably still in range. Cause like I ran backwards a little bit, so. Alright, I'll heal you. Okay. Fucking sound effect. Why isn't it targeting him? There. Yeah, there were so many comments on those videos going like, why the fuck do you have to skip cutscenes just to try again? And this boss is too overpowered, and everybody hates Phalig. Yeah, I just saw that fight and was like, oh, it's one of those super bosses where you have to grind your face into it. I was like, alright, I guess I'll work on this off stream when I have time, I guess, you know? Just based on the videos I saw, it looks like the most efficient thing for me to work on first is just learning to dodge the attacks. And somebody brought up a good point in that. There was a comment that said it's hard to see her tells because she's so small compared to every other like type of boss you ever fight in that game. She's human-sized. She's the same size as you. And so it's very difficult, unless you're like really kind of squinting or looking intently, you can't really see what the hell she's even doing. Because she's as small as you are on the screen, you know? Perfect dodge or perfect block is a huge help. Wait, do you mean learning it as in it's a skill? Like you actually have to get it from a skill tree, or is it just something you do? Oh, okay, you mean just learn, yeah. Yeah, I can perfect dodge her first attack because it's so easy to, you know, when she jumps into the air and then slams down and does like an explosion. Like that's the easiest one by far to dodge. But some of her other attacks are definitely a lot trickier. Like I was like, yeah, this is gonna take time. Like a lot of time. Especially for me because my reflexes have always been slow my whole life. And I love action games, but because of that, they kick my ass on higher difficulties, which is why I avoid higher difficulties. So yeah, this is gonna take time. Learning to read the telegraphs, when to hit your perfect attacks and perfect dodges for your classes. Yeah, pretty much. And very slow reflexes, yeah. And I saw there was a lot of comments on one video talking about that, how it was like so hard to see her attacks or like to see her telegraphs and all this stuff. But one person complained that they thought it was too unforgiving. Like they were like, the reaction time has to be insane or something like that, right? And I was like, oh, they're probably just gonna get trolled for saying that, you know? I mean, there was a lot of people complaining, but this one person got singled out by a troll. The one troll comment, most of the comments were agreeing with him. But there was one guy, of course, who was like, obviously just some asshole. He just said, Slow ass boomer reflexes, haha. And that's it. I was like, my reflexes have been slow since I was a kid. To be fair. But I mean, that guy was just being a prick. Everybody else in the comment section was in agreement, though. Everybody was like, this boss is too hard or something. Fuck it, you know. There's just that one guy. There's always got to be that one guy. They say all the things when they're hiding behind a computer. Exactly, Pizza. That's why you can't take these people seriously. Barista has reached level 200.
You son of a bitch.
Oh good, it paused the banner. I was like, dude, we're missing the whole thing because this guy won't shut up. This Tyrell won't shut up. My thought when I saw that was just... I was just like, let him talk shit. One day somebody's gonna say the same thing to him. Sooner or later. It'll come around. Shit, I didn't even realize what time it was. Oh, it's about that time to unwind. EP time, yes, Lantis, EP time, eeps. I only barely learned that eep was a word for sleep. Like... I don't know when it was. But then, it's just like whenever you learn any other new word. You hear it once, and then suddenly you hear it again. You start hearing it all over the place, and you've never heard it before in your life. So, like, I think I heard you say eep or something like that, Lantis, and then suddenly a VTuber said it, and I was like literally within the same day, and I'd never heard it before. And then they have this little, like, mini avatar desktop pet, the waifu desktop pet I mentioned. It has eeps for when you want to put her to sleep. I was just like... I never hear the word, and then suddenly I hear it 1,000 times. But yes, thank you for the adventures, Lantis. I appreciate it. And just to finish up the thought about the reflexes thing. Honestly, a lot of it comes down to practice anyway. When it comes to learning a fight like that, like a super boss fight in an action game, failing in this example. I know this just from FF14. When I first started playing FF14, it was overwhelming, the shit that was happening on screen, and I never felt like I could react fast enough to AoEs and stuff that the bosses would do and stuff like that. And it took about a year, and a year later I'm like, the game just suddenly feels slower now. Like I can just keep up with it like it's nothing. It just takes practice, you know? But that first year, my first year of playing Final Fantasy 14, between September of 2020 to September of 2021, it was just hell. I could never keep up with anything. It always felt like cast bars from enemies were way too fast. I just didn't have the reflexes, and also I was just being overwhelmed by too much information on the screen. Ridian found a Rambling May with 30 hits from a Millilly. Congrats. And I do distinctly remember the same thing happening with Kingdom Hearts 2 when I fought Sephiroth. Even when I go back to revisit it once in a while. That first attack, I'll just be like, what the fuck? And then like he'll do something else and I just can't keep up. And then eventually I start to relearn and practice and start to get it in my head when he's gonna do this, what he, you know, you start to eventually get it. And as you start to get the tells from practicing, it suddenly feels like the fight slows down. Suddenly it feels like he's moving slower. That's the only way you can explain it. It just suddenly feels like the game is moving slower and you're able to react faster because it feels like it's happening slower. But those first few times, it feels like it's happening so fast you just get overwhelmed instantly and you just think, oh, my reflexes are too slow. It's just because your brain hasn't... And I think this goes for a lot of things in life. Your brain just hasn't gotten used to it yet. Like, I feel like for some people probably have this experience with driving. You know, when you first start to learn how to drive, there's too much shit going on. and you feel like you're just gonna fuck up and things are happening too fast sometimes. But then once you get it, you know, again, it just starts to feel like everything's kind of in slow-mo. And you're just able to react a lot quicker to things. But it goes for a lot of things. Anyway. Whew. With that, I shall take my leave, so thank you for watching. I appreciate the support across all platforms. Special shout out to Pizza Maid and Lantis for coming by. But I appreciate the support from everyone watching on YouTube as well. Thank you all very much. Big shout out to Lantis Grayfield right there. He won the Pizza Maid earlier. Please do take care of yourselves. Stay safe and don't die. And until next time, I hope you all have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, and night. And I will see you all, well, next time. Peace. Take it away, Vaughn. Say goodbye to the folks at home.
You son of a bitch.
Now, I wish I could do all three of those, the soundboard and the emotes at the same time, but, you know. I don't have 3 arms, so... And boomer reflexes, you know. Good night and sleep well, Lantis. Thank you for the stream. Pizza Maid says thank you for the stream. Thank you for watching, Pizza Maid. And you too, Lantis. Thank you for joining me on the adventures and for watching as well. Everyone have a good night. Sleep well.
You son of a